I was in California working with another artist at the time, and Ruckapuff at the time was his name. He was doing a song, and I heard this big voice on this record, and I'm like, well, who is this?
I've been doing music pretty much all my life. Started off as a child dancing and singing, and went to rapping, and just, evolved from there.
Zeus might not even remember this, but there was one time I was shopping around Christmas time. I was home in St. Louis, and I met him in Marshall's. And I stopped him and said, you know what, man, I'm really a fan of your work. I was introduced to you through some people, and I hope we can work together one day. And I went my way, he went his. And then later on, I reached out to him again and said, I'd really like to work with you. And we decided to meet. And we knew that we had something, but we didn't know exactly how to make it work. And he did a show, and all these hit producers saw him, and they saw what I saw, that he was bigger than just hip hop. And there's nothing wrong with rap music, but he was bigger than that. He was so much of a larger entity. And we're mulling over this idea of how we can make this thing work. And I'm searching for somebody who can bring that out. And so in my mind, after all these years of a guy I admired, I'm like, that's it, Tarboy.
It was all based off of one song. I've heard all of Ruck's hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Which to me was nice. But I just wasn't in a state of mind to really going back to work with another hip hop artist at that time. I was looking for something new.
So through some mutual friends that we knew, I set up a meeting, and Tarboy was great because he keeps his meetings short and sweet. We went in the studio to meet with him, and at the time, Zeus and I thought, okay, we're just gonna go in, we're just gonna see if we can get some great beats from him, buy some tracks, buy those, and then, we're off on our own again.
We got in the studio together. Ruck, or Zeus now, was more of like, look, I got some other stuff I want you to hear. And I heard the record Loser. The record Loser stuck out amongst everything that he's ever done, you know what I'm saying, to me.
Well, it's important. Evolution is really important to me. I mean, I think we all go through that process, and we all have to go through that process in order to be great, if that's what your goal is. And it's definitely my goal to be great, live epic, and die with purpose. The evolution of me going from, the hip hop into the genre that I'm doing now, which I don't like to even call it a genre, because we trying to break that word genre and just do, whatever, just passionate music, whatever comes out of our body. But the process of that is just like with anything else, man. With time, as you get older, as you get more mature, as you grow, you're supposed to evolve, and that's what happened with my music. It started from one part of my life, and as my life changed and different things happened in different situations, I evolved into what I am now.
There's so many things you can say about Zeus Jupiter. There's so much to love, there's so much to like, there's so much to admire. Like I said before, the biggest thing that had me very interested in him is it's a sound that you won't hear in any other artist. And if you look back through music and you ask yourself why you like a certain band or why you like a certain artist, or Michael Jackson, if you hear Michael Jackson on a song, it doesn't matter who else is on that song or who produced the song, it's Michael. And I think the Zeus Jupiter has that. I think he has something special to where he walks in a room, people look at him. They want to know who he is before he opens his mouth. And then when he opens his mouth, there's no doubt who he is.
Here we go, walking down this road again, and I know that he's gonna hold my